Hello everybody, Storm here, and today we're going to be starting up a new series, playing through the original Mass Effect trilogy. So Mass Effect 2, and then Mass Effect 3. This was the winner of a poll that I had a few days ago to select a new series for the channel, so that's what we're going to go ahead and run through. The Mass Effect games are probably one of my favorite sci-fi franchises of all time. It's kind of up there with Star Wars and Star Trek for me. And Stargate. Yeah, Stargate SG-1. So, yeah, it's kind of on that level, at least from my opinion. And Mass Effect 2 is probably one of my favorite video games of all time. So I'm really excited to be getting into this and seeing how it's going to go. And I haven't played through the original 3 Mass Effect games in probably a few years, so that should be fun. I mean, I did run through Mass Effect Andromeda, which I actually did enjoy. Mass Effect Andromeda. I mean, it is not without its flaws, certainly, but, you know, I didn't have any like major issues with, you know, story or characters or anything, so, you know, that's just my opinion. So we're going to be starting up a new character.
Welcome
and
to Alliance Military Database.
Oh.
Classified information requested.
Yeah, remember this.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
We're going to set up our character. Now, I ran another poll to select whether or not we were going to be playing through as a male or female Shepard, so either bro Shep or fem Shep. We're going to enter a new ID. And we are going to be playing through as a male Shepard. Because that just edged out female Shepard in the poll.
Please log in to access your profile.
And we're going to change the name. I guess we'll just go with Chris. Sure, accept. And also, in part of that poll was to select what we're going to be playing as Paragon or Renegade. And Renegade was the clear favorite. So we will be playing through as a Renegade character.
Detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Alright, what pre-service history do I want to go with? I'm thinking I want to go with colonist, born and raised on Mindwar, a small border colony in the Attica Traverse. When we were 16, slavers raided Mindwar, slaughtering your family and friends. You were enslaved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Yep, I think we'll go with that one.
Profile.
Let's see. Soul Survivor, War Hero, or Ruthless. It's either going to be Soul Survivor or Ruthless. Let's see. During your service, the mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses. It would have broken most people. You survived whilst all those around you fell, and now you are alone, left to tell the tale. Let's see. Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule. Get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Either one of those really works. Or I could go with War Hero. And early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risk your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite impossible odds. Bravery and heroism? Nah, actually. Let's go with Soul Survivor.
Confirm military specialization.
Okay, now I need to pick, I need to pick a class. Now, in Mass Effect 2 and 3, probably my favorite classes are Infiltrator and Adept. But they're not that great here. But I do want to keep a consistent character class throughout all 3 games. Vanguard's not bad either. You know what? I think we're going to go with Adept.
Confirm facial identification.
I'm going to keep the standard default Shepard face. For a couple reasons. One, I don't want to sit around and faff with the character creator for the next half an hour. And it's kind of hard to make anything that looks, well, human anyway. So I'll just stick with the standard appearance throughout here.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Alright. Accept. Confirm.
Identification confirmed.
Combat difficulty. I'll keep it on normal for this game. Auto level up, squad only, that's fine. I don't necessarily want to mess around with leveling up the squad. Target assist normal, squad power users active. Subtitles on, yes. Autosave, yes. All of that is fine.
Well, what about Shepard? He grew up in the colonies.
He knows how tough life can be out there. His parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Alright, in the year 2148, explorers of Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They call it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect.
Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters. Check. Navigation. Check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift. Just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Yeah, I agree.
They don't send Spectres on Shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Yep.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
All right. Now, there is actually something that I want to do in my settings. That I kind of forgot to do before I want to change my grenade to G, not R, because I tend to instinctively press R to reload, and in this game, you don't need to reload. Alright. I also am going to have to resist the urge to whip out my gun and shoot everything in sight, because you can in this game. So that's definitely something I'm going to have to resist doing. Because it's kind of how I fidget sometimes when I play this on my own, but it could get annoying for the recording. Alright, well, let's talk to Navigator Presley and get some exposition.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the Captain?
I heard you arguing about something?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at Engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
What do you mean?
Think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Alright, so yeah, we'll get some explanations of the stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Alright, so what does he think of the Captain?
Do you have a problem with the Captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Alright, and what's your issue with the Turian Spectre?
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was a long time ago.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the Captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll look into it then.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing Renegade. I'm gonna be treating the crew with, I'm not going to be a jerk to the crew, so. Now, if you happen to be somebody we're fighting or getting in my way, that's a different story.
You watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
I guess we'll talk to Corporal Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Part of the job, Doc.
Marines are meant to fight. You just fix us up when we're done.
I know how things work, Commander. I've seen my share of combat, but it's foolish to go looking for trouble. You could both take a lesson from the captain. He's not afraid of combat, but he knows the value of restraint, too.
Sorry, Doc, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
I mean, I guess we could ask about Nihilus.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
Okay.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
I guess I can ask, about human Spectres.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
I don't think I'll comment too much on that. We'll ask about Eden Prime.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Alright, so why are we going there?
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Well, it's just another mission.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
There's no rush.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye.
Alright. So we need to head over here, and we'll talk to Nihilus.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I wouldn't know.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
What's your point?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Well, that's obvious.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Why the secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Let's see. You sound worried.
Are we expecting trouble?
I'm always expecting trouble.
There's more, Shepard. Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
I should have known.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
You put my name forward?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Alright, so what's next?
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
I guess we'll ask about the beacon.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Who's the wrong hands?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
I guess we'll get some explanation of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Alright, well, I don't think we'll ask any more about that. It's kind of got good enough explanation there. Alright, let's go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
Yep.
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Yep, definitely trouble.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Alright, understood.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Alright, we gotta go ahead and set things up here. Now, as an adept... Let's journal. There we go, talent points. We only get pistols. We can use the other weapons, but they're basically useless. And as far as what you want to do first, at least in the original Mass Effect, is you want to get your Intimidate and Charm to max first, at least as high as you can get them, so that you can start getting Renegade or Paragon options. Now, at this point, you're kind of locked into that, so... Opens Intimidate options and conversations, increase credits gains when selling items in stores. Yeah, so we definitely want as much of that as we can get. Kind of as top priority.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
Alright. So that's my pistol. So even though I'm carrying a sniper rifle, assault rifle, and shotgun, they're not really that useful. Also need to put... Some stuff up there. I probably shouldn't just shoot the illegal wildlife. Alright, well, over here we have a little container, heat sink, take it. And what I'll do is go ahead and throw that heat sink on my pistol. Because pistol's basically the only weapon we're going to be using. Because everything else is going to be our adept skills. Which right now we have what? Warp damages all nearby enemies and objects and makes them more vulnerable to further damage. And Throw, which throws enemies and objects.
Oh God, what happened here?
Right out of the gate, Rip Jenkins. Alright. Let's see, can I throw it? No, it really didn't do anything. Alright. Okay. Well, got the drones.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
Alright, well, we can't help him now.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir.
Alright, keep an eye out for more of those drones. there they are. Oh no.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
No, that's not anything I need to worry about.
Over there!
I'll keep hitting wrong button there. I see 2 more blips on the radar. Up ahead.
I've lost shields.
Perimeter clear.
Alright, we got Geth Troopers. Alright, that one's down.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was going to make it.
And I guess she knocked out the other one.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
What happened here?
Give me a status report, Williams.
We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
What?
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Alright, take us there.
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Alright, let's see what we can get out of her. Let's see. Beacon?
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
And what happened to the scientists?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Alright, what about the Geth?
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Alright, and what do you know from before the attack?
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Alright, I'm not even going to ask about Nihilus. Let's go.
Move out.
Alright, we got a Banshee 3 assault rifle. We'll go ahead and take that. Yeah, I know how to access the equipment screen. Ashley's going to get the assault rifle, because that's what she uses. She's a soldier. Caden. I don't really know what he uses. I have to actually check that. These guys should be set to auto level up. He's a sentinel. Okay, so that means he has both. I think sentinels can use like I mean, what is he currently equipping? Ah, this will tell me what they've got. Caden can use everything. Okay. He has throw and he has sabotage. Overheats nearby enemy weapons, burns them for minor damage. Can I? No, I actually have to individually order. Alright. But he's using a pistol right now. Pistols. Okay, so I'll give him whatever my cast-off pistols are. We are kind of toward the end of the time here, but let's at least push up a little bit further. Yep, it's trying to teach us how to do stuff. Geth. That's pretty effective. Okay, that... Whoa, what are you doing? Alright. Good work.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Alright, well, here's a dig site.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Alright, well, let's go.
We make for the camp.
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Alright.
Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead.
A shotgun and an assault rifle.
I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Neither one of those are better than the one she's got. This assault rifle's probably better than what he's got. And there's a shotgun, which I'm not going to be using, so I'll give that to Caden. There we go. Alright, but I think we'll go ahead and stop here for the moment. And then we'll continue with our mission here on Eden Prime when we come back for next episode. So, for now, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.